Hi, I'm Henry Ike from Ike.Finance. Last week we did mention that we'll be doing a series called Good News Stories. Now, Good News Stories centers around our value customers, many of our value customers, people that we have done life with here at Ike.Finance. And one of them really is somebody who's very dear to me. We met in 2018, and over this 5-year period a lot has happened, and I'm glad for her to be sharing her story. I think her story is unique in the sense that she was this young little girl who came, obviously found herself in Australia with absolutely nothing, but with a dream and a big heart. Had to improve her lot and make something out of nothing. I am so glad that I get to meet her and to know her. And these 5 years, I can say that she's probably achieved a lot that she set out to achieve. And so join me as we welcome Fatu to share her story with you. Thank you. Here is Fatu.
Hello, I'm Fatu. So as Henry was saying, I met Henry 2018 when I was going through my first home, which was started with one of my high school mate, but she couldn't process the rest of the application, so she recommended Henry. So I met Henry, and pretty much that's where everything started. So did my first home loan together, which was a lot of team effort, and due to my anxiety and my PTSDs and stuff like that, Henry really came true for me. Just being patient and constantly picking up my phone calls to reassure me that everything's gonna be fine, because I was stressing about it. As you know, like he was mentioning, I came to Australia by myself and I didn't have any family members to rely on. So he became my coping mechanism, and also someone that I can rely on and trust hardly to come through with his word. And that one thing definitely I can say. So he pretty much did my application form together. Then we did my, he put through everything as hard as the first home loan was at the time. He came through, and then we did it together constantly, obviously having communicated together between me and him. So I finally got my home loan approved, and I moved into my first apartment in August of 2018, which was pretty much exciting. It couldn't have been done without Henry, I'm not gonna lie, because he literally put in all the effort. I know I was working and then tried to get all the paperwork right and to make sure my finances were in place, and any little details that I needed to fix, so I will fix it. So it was really like a teamwork, really. So he would tell me what I need to do, then I would do it, and then send it to him. So it was very fast paced, to be honest, to get everything sorted. So 2018 I got my first home, which was really exciting. So I was really proud of myself to just be like, yeah, single girl, came to Australia 13 years old, barely any English, and then having my first home. So having to decorate it, became like from house to home, it made me really proud. And then just to have more goals of being part of the property market and investing when I need to invest as well. And obviously I'll be like, he's been my kind of like my accountant as well. I will call him, be like, hey, this is what I need, or this is what I feel bored. Like after 4 years, I'm like, I feel bored, I want to save up for more, like, what can I do, what are my options? So letting him know, like, I'm like, also my budget, obviously letting him know this is my budget, and then this is pretty much what I want to spend. I don't want to have too much debt, but also, I want to stay within my my financial status and stuff like that. So just last year, obviously through that kind of conversation and communication, he sent me another like potential investment property in Melbourne. which I really like. So he sent me the picture of it through email, and I really fell in love with the architecture and the building itself and what the vision looked like. And I'm like, yep, no worries, I'll invest in that. Obviously, I slept on it. The next morning, I'm like, no, Henry, I'm gonna move in there instead. So yeah, fast forward from last year to this year. So I got my second property as well, which he did my second home loan as well for this one, where we work together again one more time as a team, and then make this second home possible for me again. Still stress, anxiety, that hasn't stopped, but he reassured me throughout everything that everything's going to be fine, and he really worked through it, and then really made my dream come true for my second home, and then for me to also to be proud, and then pretty much be where I am today, and then standing here and then giving you the testimony that what Henry actually have done for me. I think at this point, me and Henry are past, like, you know, someone who's doing my paperwork for any finances. It's more like, you know, he's like really a father figure, and also, you know, someone that I can rely on and can trust really hard. My settlement for my second home in Melbourne is this Friday, and then I'm going to be moving to Melbourne and then just living that fresh home feeling. And then also second home, obviously the Sydney one is now investment. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself that I managed to conquer this property market within Australia and Sydney in general by myself. No one else, just me and my hard work and my determination to survive and then make name for myself. And obviously through that journey, I met Henry, who actually has collaborated with me and then have heaps of impact and everything becoming possible, because I don't think I can do this with any other person beside him. And anyway, I get a chance to speak about my testimony, and anyone that actually listen or is interested in buying or investing, first I'm like, he is Henry number call. I didn't even have to say finish the full sentence. I would just literally be like, you know, the best person to call is this person. He will tell you what you learn, like what your borrowing capacity is, what you need to do to save, if that's buying off the plan or if the house is already built, what your options are and where you want to build. And he will take you through that journey. It could be long, it could be short, but it's something that he will come through, and he will always follow up with his word, and then always check in, and always give you what his advice is, and then always giving the best advice, obviously. So for me, thinking is not my biggest strength, especially my whole life I have to think for myself. So to have someone there that I'm like, okay, I know that you're not going to have anything like negative, or so I'm just going to let you decide what I need to do or what I should do. So his advice means a lot to me, and that makes me like calm, obviously, and then be like, yep, I believe him and I trust him, so therefore I know that he's not going to lead me in any bad way ever. So so I'm moving to Melbourne next month, and I can't wait. I don't think I'm going to do this again anytime soon, maybe in another 5 years, but because of Henry, I'm a homeowner of 2 properties, and I'm really excited because it's all done by me and me alone. Obviously Henry did the paperwork. Thank you very much, Henry, I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Fati. That was great. Honestly, I am so proud of you, what you've done by yourself and for yourself. And I think it's something for every young person that has a dream. Push and pursue your dream, and dreams do come true.
Yeah, I agree.
What was a goal? Fatu had a goal, what she set out to do. And from working together today, like she said, proud owner of 2 properties. It's not about the property, how many you have, or all of that. For me, I think it's a goal and a desire. Those 2 combinations are powerful. She believed in herself, and she pushed herself towards her dream and her goal, and today it's a reality. So thank you, Fatu, for your loyalty and your support. I really do appreciate that, and look forward to many more. Who knows, maybe 2, and in another 2-3 years we might be looking at another one.
Maybe.
All right, thank you for joining us today. Do get in touch with us at Ike.Finance. Go to our website, www.ike.finance.com.au, or reach out and call us on 0402 758 171. Thank you for joining us today. God bless you. Bye-bye.